So then what you'll do is you'll count us down. You'll hit go on air and then hit mark in like right afterwards. So you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go on air and then mark in, and then we're on. Okay. What's that? Just I don't know. It just allows the sound to go on, I guess.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah. What do you think?
Let's have a good one, Steven.
All right, man. All the best of luck.
Yep.
All right, here we go, Michael.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Championship weekend begins here. The Play On Sports Network and CIF-North are proud to present all 4 California Interscholastic Federation North Coast Section Lacrosse Championship games live over the internet. You are tuned to CIF-North for tonight's Girls Division I Championship game between the number 1 seed Carondelet Cougars of Concord and the number 2 seed Amador Valley Lady Dons of Pleasanton from the campus of Dublin High School. A warm welcome to our viewing audience. My name is Stephen Davies, and I'm pleased to be joined by our analyst Alex Richmond, videographer Harold Mills, and Michael Smith, our broadcast engineer. Once again, you are tuned to CIF-North, part of the Play On Sports Network, your home for high school sports. It's a return to familiar surroundings for the number 1 seeded Cougars as Carondelet attempt to win back-to-back North Coast Section championships. They triumphed against an overmatched Foothill Falcons team last year, 15-9 on this very field here at Dublin High. And the Cougars, led by their All-American junior attack and potential East Bay Athletic League MVP Aaron Jeffrey, will be confident of their chances headed into this title game. Last year, the Cougars' defense, spearheaded by graduates Hannah Cooper, Kayla Hammergren, and Caitlin Malcolm, and current junior goalkeeper Katie Merritt, completely shut down the Foothill attack, led by former East Bay Athletic League MVP Emily Klein in a tremendous defensive effort. KBCSports.com player of the game Callie Cassignola scored 4 goals to pace the Cougar attack. Junior middle Carrie Ann Hunt had 4 of her own, while Jeffrey and Cooper scored 3 apiece, and Merritt had 4 saves in the victory. This year, Jeffrey has shattered the century mark for goals with a remarkable 103, and the Cougars feature no fewer than 6 players that will play lacrosse at the next level. The Cougars are a well-rounded, quick, and dangerous team on the counter-attack. Expect the Castellane sisters, Maddie and Morgan, to dominate in the midfield, allowing Hunt to be a force at both ends of the field and creating chances for Jeffrey, Cassignola, and junior attack Molly Cups. Head coach Rick Jeffrey, a veteran of the local lacrosse coaching scene, will be going for back-to-back 21 victory seasons with a victory over the Lady Dons tonight. Amador Valley have 1 North Coast Section title to their name, defeating Monte Vista 19-7 in 2008. They've also been runner-up 3 times in 2006, 7, and most recently in 2010. They're in their 5th final this evening following a win over Las Lomas 20-8 last Friday night, and then a tense 13-12 victory over Page Southmaid's Monte Vista Mustangs on Sunday night. Versatile junior attack Justin Chin's 10 goals, 4 against the Mustangs, and 6 against the Knights, have faced the Lady Dons attack so far, and they'll rely on sophomore attack Camby Sukar, sophomore middle Evan Murphy, freshman middle Jackie Gilbert, and junior attack Corin Logan to provide the offense tonight. Amador's strength lies with their defense. Sophomore goalie Ali Dakar has had an outstanding season so far, but it's the vastly experienced senior quartet of defenders Danny Ramirez, Marissa Pereira, Madeline Bush, and middle Kristen Dumansky that will be given the task of stopping Jeffrey and Cassignola tonight. Bringing in Alex, welcome to your first lacrosse broadcast here, and what a game to start the North Coast Section Division I final. Your thoughts on what should be a highly entertaining game here this evening?
Yeah, well, thank you, Stephen. And like you said, we're in store for a great game tonight. In the first matchup between these 2 teams, Amador Valley squeaked it out 9-8. In the second matchup, wasn't so evenly matched, 20-10 with Aaron Jeffrey scoring 11 goals. Tonight for Amador Valley to be crowned NCS Division I champs, they really need to slow it down on offense because we know how potent the Carondelet Cougars offense really is. And also, like you mentioned in the open, team defense. If they can play smart team defense and help each other out, I think they have a great chance of winning. And also, they need to control the draws. In that first matchup, the reason they won was because they controlled the draws so well. If they do that tonight, we'll see them be crowned Division I champions. And on the other side, for the Carondelet Cougars, you can't go without mentioning Erin Jeffrey for one of the keys to victory tonight. She had 11 goals in the second matchup, in which they won 20-10. She's a 2-time All-American, like you said, and she scored over 100 goals this season. Other keys to victory, for the Carondelet Cougars: draw control, as we were talking to Coach Jeffrey earlier, and patience on defense. They need to play smart, and they need to not force anything on the offensive end. So if they can do that, and if Aaron Jeffrey gets going, unlike the first game, if she scores 11 I think they can. They will definitely take the D1 title.
They certainly could. It's worth noting also that when these two teams met back on the 16th of March, it was a rainy evening on the campus of Amador Valley, and that certainly helped slow down this potent Carondelet attack. Their motto, if you like, is speed kills. It's not really evident so much this year as it was last year when Carondelet took the title over Foothill, but they are an energetic team, and their conditioning, I'd have to say, is second to none in the East Bay Athletic League.
Stephen, exactly right. And also, they're so good because most of these girls play lacrosse year-round, and they travel with each other in the summer. That's why teams, and even Amador too, that's why these teams, Monte Vista as well, they're so much better than the other teams in their league and in the NCS tournament because the continuity is amazing. And like you said, Carondelet has that, and we'll see if they can get it done tonight here.
It's a good point because even Jeffrey was quoted as saying regarding Carondelet's success in particular is that these girls have been playing lacrosse now since they were in 5th or 6th grade, and that's just like their counterparts over on the East Coast, where, of course, the game is much more established than it is out here on the West Coast.
Exactly, but it's growing here. It's growing. I mean, since 2006, since I graduated high school, it's rocketed. It is amazing to see on both the girls and the boys side. It's growing, and so we'll have this game right now, and then we'll see what the boys can do later tonight in the nightcap.
Don't forget to stick around for our nightcap. San Ramon Valley and De La Salle, eternal rivals, duking it out here at Gale Stadium. It should be a highly entertaining evening here on CIF-North but we're going to take a quick break here as we get ready for our national anthem. So we'll be back with you in just a few moments in your home for high school sports. CIF-North part of the Play On Sports Network.
Number 12, Marissa Ferreira. Number 14, Madeline Bush. Number 15, Jackie Gilbert. Number 16, Molly Grugger. Number 17, Madison Steele. Number 22, Michaela Nooney. Number 23, Samantha Lavella. Number 24, Hannah Stapp. Number 26, Meredith Yeager. Number 31, Justin Chen. Number 34, Caitlin Brawley. Number 39, Haley Knight. Number 41, Corinne Logan. Number 43, Kylie Manos. Number 45, Veronica Bacchio. Number 52, Taylor Dorsey. And number 63, Ali DeCar. The Dons are led by head coach Neil Bello. And now for the number 1 seed, Carondelet Cougars. Number 1, Sally Castanova. Number 2, Madison Castellani. Number 3, Corinne Lafayette. Number 4, Elizabeth Whiteman.
Shit, I wish it started like a minute later now.
Number 11, Erin Jeffrey. Number 12, Katie Merritt. Number 13, Casey Nelson. Number 14, Ella Zanitas. Number 15, Emily Paramore. Number 17, Karian Hunt. Number 20, Elise Cronin. Number 21, Morgan Castellano. Number 22, Sierra Klosick. Number 23, Megan Harrington. Number 24, Haley King. Number 26, Samantha Sonnet. Number 27, Kiki Porfido. Number 28, Molly Cup. Number 33, Megan Corbin. And number 25, Danielle Sanchez. This is led by head coach Rick Jeffrey. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your cap to the playing of our national anthem.
Michael? Okay. 3, 2, 1. We are back live with you on CIF-North part of the Play On Sports Network, your home for high school sports. Stephen Davies, Alex Richmond, Michael Smith, Harold Mills from Gale Stadium on the campus of Dublin High School. Of course, in Dublin, ready for this Girls Division I championship game between the Carondelet Cougars and the Amador Valley Lady Dons. The Cougars with a 20-2 record entering this Division I championship game. Amador Valley 18-4. The Cougars, of course, the number 1 seed. The Lady Dons, the number 2 seed. And this should be a fantastic matchup here tonight. Carondelet in the white shirts with the red shorts. Amador Valley in the road purple uniforms with the gold trim. So getting ready to start the action here. Carondelet going from left to right on your screen. Amador Valley from right to left. First of 2 games tonight on CIF North Coast TV. We will have the Boys Division I Championship game coming up at 8 p.m. between De La Salle and San Ramon Valley. So we are all set to go then. Contesting the center draw will be Carrie Ann Hunt. And looks like Jackie Gilbert wearing number 15. See just a second here as they get ready. So all set for the first draw of this game coming up. 2 players to each side of the circle here for both teams. We are underway, ball down at the moment. Referee's whistle goes, so we'll try that again.
Yeah, redraw there.
Hunt's actually lining up to the Amador Valley side of the field to contest this draw with Jackie Gilbert. Gilbert, the freshman midfielder, 36 goals on the day. And here's Jeffrey quickly, Carondelet on the attack as that ball came to Carondelet over there on the far side. And they get an early goal here with just 13 seconds gone.
That was just a great goal, great look, Stephen, from Erin Jeffrey. And like Coach Jeffrey said earlier, she just has a great knack for finding people when they're open, and that's what she did right there for the easy goal.
Yeah, and she found Molly Cups with, well, barely had time to look down the roster to see who the player was there on the end of that goal for Carondelet. But could be a long evening for Amador Valley if Carondelet had given that sort of freedom to get the ball down the field that quickly. Early goal to Carondelet, just 13 seconds gone. Draw contested and won by Gilbert here. She has the ball center of the field. She brings it down left side. Gilbert surveying the field. She moves into the attacking third of play. Now over to the right side. Kristen Dumansky, the senior in possession, right side. Out to the wing to Sukar. And over to Corinne Logan. Now, Amador Valley, first attacking presence of the game so far. We'll scoop that one off the ground. There was Justine Chin. She's had 10 goals in the postseason here. Oh, tremendous save by Merritt in front of goal. That was off Camby Sukar. Had a good look in front there from the left side. But Amador Valley get the rebound. They'll have another chance. Here's Sukar, second attempt, and this time she finds the back of the net.
Great goal by Sukar there.
Definitely was. She had a good look on that first attempt, but somehow Katie Merritt got the top of the cross up and tipped the ball over the crossbar. But she can't keep out the second attempt. Can be Sukar's first goal of the game with just 55 seconds gone. And well, you get the feeling this is going to be a high-intensity game here.
Definitely, Stephen. And we saw that quick goal 13 seconds in from the assist from Jeffrey. And then here's Sukar on the other end, and a great save by Carondelet there. Looks like it's going to be high-scoring, and I think we're in for a great game tonight.
I certainly hope so. You think back to last year, Carondelet took a 6-goal lead against Foothill before they even had a chance to get on the board, and I don't recall them doing that till late on in that first half of play. So an encouraging sign here for Amador Valley to answer that first Carondelet goal quickly. Now the draw contested and won by Madison Castellane. She's off down the field, off to the races already. Castellane off to the right side into the attacking third of play. She'll dish it off to Hunt. Hunt now about 20 yards out or so center of the field. And go ahead. I'm sorry, Alex.
No, we'll just look for Carondelet to kind of work it around here. They call it 100. Well, everyone will touch the ball. Now we're getting some picks here on the backside.
Great
nice look.
Oh, great feed pass in there by Erin Jeffrey for Cups, but a good save by Ali Dakar with a stick up high that time. Dakar getting the start in goal tonight for Amador Valley as they've split time among 3 goalkeeper sniper, an interception and a bounce shot into the back of the net by Erin Jeffrey, and she's on the board with 1 minute and 38 seconds gone in this first half of play. And well, off the interception from Dakar there, Jeffrey makes Amador Valley pay.
Very impressed by Jeffrey here in the early going with her field vision, her patience, and her finishing. She's really got it all, and she's, like we said earlier, 2-time All-American, and she'll be playing her college ball at Hofstra.
She will. And you have to think a candidate, or the leading candidate for the East Bay Athletic League MVP. She was a first-team player in 2011 to go with that All-American title. So
you'd have to think so.
Yeah. Anytime you score over 100 goals in a season, I'd have to say it's likely. Another draw won by Carondelet. That's the third of the game so far. And here comes Cups down the right side. Cups will allow time for some support here. And she'll pick out Carrie Ann Hunt behind it to her left. So Hunt now will bring it level with the goal. Go behind now as Dakar defends that far post. Hunt now behind the goal. Carondelet attack bunch there to the near side. Hunt around the far side. Great feed pass inside, but it takes a deflection off a Carondelet stick. And now Amador have another goal. Cups with her second. And another defensive error there by Amador Valley right in front of goal.
Defensive error, but also relentless. Carondelet just stays there on the on their offensive side after they lost the ball there, and they were able to put another one in the net there.
And just when Amador have made an excellent play there to dispossess Carondelet, a mistake by Dakar, or by one of the Amador defenders there, excuse me. It's a costly error as Carondelet capitalize and take a 3-1 lead.
And like Coach Bello said, it's not just Aaron Jeffrey you have to worry about, and they're showing that here in the early going.
They certainly are. Cups picks out wide open play to the right side. That's a great save. Whistle had gone, but Dakar getting the cross down low to tip away that shot there from Casey Nelson.
It looks like they called shooting space there. She didn't have a free, she wasn't able to move freely into a shot. Another great save.
Oh, tremendous save by Dakar, getting the cross down low, blocking Nelson's shot and turning away right side. Now the call goes against Carondelet, so it will be Amador ball here. Frantic early defending moments here for Amador Valley with 22:10 remaining in this first half of play. Amador will clear, but that comes off the cross of Evan Murphy, and it's loose in the center of the field. Madison Castellane comes up with it, and Carondelet are right back on the attack.
Sloppy here in the early going for Amador Valley, just with the basics, with passing and catching, and we see Carondelet. They're able to do that, and they're able to score here in the early going, already 3-1.
Here's Olivia Fernandez, right side. She was trying to send it back into the center of the field. Ball's down and scooped up by Amador Valley. Whistle gone, and we'll go to Amador Valley.
Looks like they called a push there. I didn't see much, but the ref saw something else.
That was a push on Kira Iwanich there. Now she'll send the ball out left side to Lene Flaherty, bring the ball down the left wing. Back cross center of the field here for Murphy. There's Evan Murphy now, one of the super talented younger players on this Amador Valley team. Both teams very much have a lot of younger presence, a lot of freshmen and sophomores. They get the feeling they'll be stacked for years to come here in the East Bay Athletic League. Now Amador trailing by 2 with 20 minutes and 57 seconds to go. Here's Camby Sukar, over to Chin. Chin working against Carrie Ann Hunt here near side. Back to Sukar behind the goal. 3-1 Carondelet lead in this Division I championship game. Sukar over the goal, quick stick goal, and finding the back of the net with a fine shot. It's Justine Chin, her 11th goal of the postseason on an excellent feed there from Camby Sukar.
Exactly, Stephen. Great feed and great finish, and no one there defensively for the Cougars, and that can hurt you. Coming around the goal there at X and looking for an open Don, and they able to convert on that one.
Yeah, and just as you said there, a huddle there between the Carondelet defensive players there after the goal as Merritt was looking around there hoping for some support.
Just a defensive lapse.
So a couple of errors here for both teams really on defense in the early going, and Amador have trimmed this Cougar lead now to 3-2 with 20 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Live from Gale Stadium here on the campus of Dublin High School, you are viewing the Girls Division I championship game. Scrappy play there in the midfield, but Amador Valley get the call in their favor as Lene Flaherty will come up with it as a Carondelet player lost her goggles there. That's Madison Castellane.
That was checking into the sphere there. Just got too close to the Carondelet player, or to the Amador player, So
Flaherty will take off a little too soon. A little over-anxious there to get play resumed. So the official will call back, and we'll try that one again. She's just inside the Amador half of the field. She breaks down the left side, working against two players there, and was dispossessed by Casey Nelson.
Another checking into the sphere call.
Flaherty not getting a lot of support down the left side, but she's able to pick out Justine Chin. She'll survey the field. Great side-on pass over there to Dumansky on the right side. Back inside to Murphy. Great stick work there, but she lost the ball. Scramble for it now. Coming up with it was Madison Castellane, and now she's off to the races again. She crosses midfield and will send that ball back across to Carrie Ann Hunt, who gets it on a hop. Here's Hunt now with support to both sides. She's got Nelson to her left. Oh, great pass in front. Jeffrey, great save by Dakar. Wow, she's made some excellent saves so far. Now, had a little bit of a problem getting rid of the ball. She's able to give it to Danny Ramirez out there on the right side.
Yeah, great save by Dakar. Not the ideal position for Jeffrey to be in shooting there, as she was running to her left and tried to just kind of throw it back to the right side of the cage. It would have been ideal for her to have it in her left hand there.
Amador attempting to clear there with Marissa Pereira on the left side. She was dispossessed momentarily, but gets the call. She was battling with Carrie Ann Hunt there just inside the defensive third of the field. Now, Amador Valley, here they come. 18:50 to go here. First half, 3-2 Carondelet lead, and Jackie Gilbert in possession for Amador Valley. Dish it off to Evan Murphy. Murphy, the edge of the 12-meter arc here. Working against Madison Castellane. Great pass inside. Chin trying to find side-arm shot there over to the right side to Chin. Chin turns off a player. Got a cross up high there, and did it hit her in the head? Yeah, it did. I was going to say. She's working against Peaky Porfido there, and we'll get the call. So a chance now for Amador Valley to tie this up. Katie Merritt awaits with the cross up high. Justine Chin from the left side of the 8-meter arc. 18:15 to go. Chin fires, saved by Merritt down low. Nicely done with the cross. Now she will survey the field here.
Yeah, that was a great save there. Trying to go 5-hole, as most girls will do there, and that was just a great drop by the goalie.
Such a precious situation, especially when in a championship game like that. Easy to make a mistake, but both goalkeepers playing outstanding games here at the moment. It's a 3-2 Carondelet lead with 17:50 to go. Now Merritt is really having trouble finding the play. Carrie Ann Hunt has to come all the way back to support. Hunt will bounce off a play here and bring the ball across midfield. Hunt can run from end to end. Oh, what a pass downfield. Oh, on the bounce. Almost caught the car out of position. It's still loose in front of goal. Wow, that was close there for a minute. Carondelet able to come up with it there, but nervous moments in front of goal there.
Great cut by Jeffrey there. Just couldn't hang on. Another illegal check, checking into the sphere on Carondelet on the Cougars.
So 17:09 to go. Amador Valley in possession. They'll bring the ball down. They have numbers here. 4-on-3 coming up now for Amador Valley. Some open space here. Great pass inside. Charged to the goal. Turned away at the last second there was Flaherty. She'll go behind the goal now.
Amador Valley picking up the basics a little bit here. They're getting their passing and catching down and able to, let's see if they're able to convert here on this offensive set.
It's Jackie Gilbert in possession behind the goal. She's got support from both sides. Gives it to Sukar. Sukar looking for Flaherty over there on the right side this time. Can't find the target. And Hunt's over there to mop up for Carondelet.
Amador Valley doing a better job on the offensive end with sending cutters to the middle of the field.
Here come Carondelet now with numbers in their favor. It's Maddie Castellane in possession working against Murphy. Good pass there to Cups.
Nice check.
Oh, yeah, nicely done by Amador Valley. Good combination play there between Dumansky and Gilbert. And now Amador Valley have some space right side. 16 minutes to go in this first half. Making a move in front of goal. Chin trying to spin away past the defender. Chin boxed out. Nice pass inside to, well, that was Logan to Chin, excuse me. But turnover in possession. And now here come
We talked about Amador holding on to the ball in that situation. You just want to bang it around, and they could have had a goal there if they would have just one-touched it a few times. But the Cougars were able to recover on that and get the ball back. So chance now in front for Carondelet, and they score.
off the penalty there, left side of the goal. Dakar can't find the target, and Carondelet have a 4-2 lead. 4-2 the lead now for Carondelet here in the early going, and fortunately neither Alex or I have a number one listed on our roster. We were both looking for it here. We're going to try and find out from the PA announcer here as soon as possible. We'll have Michael Smith go over and take a look here in a minute. 4-2 Carondelet lead here in a highly entertaining game so far, and Amador Valley especially proving that they are here to play tonight.
Exactly, and like Coach Bello said, he said hopefully tonight is a night for these girls to be recognized. So if they can continue, if they can improve their offensive sets, which they have so far in the last few minutes here, and they've picked up they haven't been dropping the ball as much. Their passing and catching is a lot better, and that's always a key. If you can't pass and catch, you're not going to do much. So we'll see if they can get recognized.
Big collision there in midfield between Gilbert and Madison Castellane. And they're actually going to give a card to Madison Castellane. So Carondelet will be down a player here. That was a big collision there in the midfield still contesting the draw. The ball was down.
That was, Stephen. I think I didn't see the call, but it might have just been for excessive contact.
Yeah. As Gilbert went to the ground. She's showing no sign of the collision there. And there's a bounce shot and goal for Amador Valley. And just as I was about to say, Jackie Gilbert showed no signs of pain there after the collision with Madison Castellane. Takes it herself and finds the back of the net. Another defensive consultation here between the Carondelet defensive players at the moment. A substitution now for Amador Valley as Hannah McGillivray comes out of the game. She's replaced by Evan Murphy.
Great shot by Jackie Gilbert there. Nice bounce shot. Fooled the keeper and was able to get it into the upper 90 there as it bounced up high.
One thing you have to like about Amador Valley is they don't have a player like Aaron Jeffrey. Of course, it scores 100 goals in the season is the obvious attacking presence for Carondelet. But they have 4 or 5 players that really could do some damage on the offensive end of the field. And you could almost say that Amador Valley are a player that doesn't have a star player as such, but they really do play as a team. And I think it's evident here in the early going here from Gale Stadium that it will be a team effort tonight, not just one player that will make the difference.
Completely agree, Stephen. And, that first game, although it was raining, they were able to control the draws, and that also helped them with that 9-8 victory. So if everyone can contribute here and they can keep the scoring to a minimum by Jeffrey, then I think they have a great chance of taking home the Division I title.
So Castellane exited the game at 16-10 with the yellow card. Scrappy ball play here as the play is still, it's going to come off the foot, finally, of Flaherty there. And
might have a throw here. No, they were able to Cougar ball.
Right in front of Coach Jeffrey, too. He knew that came off the leg of Flaherty there, and having a change on that previous draw is Aaron Jeffrey for the first time tonight, contesting the draw for Carondelet. And they have the ball left side. And making a move in front of goal, finding the back of the net for a second Carondelet goal to make that score 5-3.
Fantastic drive and finish there, Stephen. None of the Amador defenders slid or were able to step up and stop that from happening, but that was a great goal. 5-3 now. Carondelet in the lead with 14:24 left in the first half. Murphy and Jeffrey at center X. Waiting for the draw. And Jeffrey's able to win it as she goes down the left side.
Jeffrey boxed out there by 2 players. So the player wearing number 1 for Carondelet now with 2 goals on the day is Callie Casagnola. So she's wearing number 1, the 2011 EBAL second team member and former KBCSports.com player of the game already with 2 goals. Jeffrey firing. Shot saved nicely by Dakar once again. And she's had a couple of big stops tonight on Aaron Jeffrey from close range. Amador Valley clear down the left side with Iwanich.
And that's a push. And you'd have to think every time Jeffrey gets a penalty shot that she's going to score. So a great save by Dakar there.
5-3 the score, Carondelet lead. 2 goals for Castagnola, 2 for Cups and 1 for Jeffrey. So our apologies to our viewing audience there for not getting the change on Castagnola's number. She's in possession here, center of the field. Castagnola with 2 players in support. Water pass to Jeffrey in front, turned away again by Dakar. Fine save. And that is from point-blank range. What a feed pass there from Castagnola. Up high for Jeffrey, but she can't find the target. And Ali Dakar is really doing a fine job tonight of keeping the East Bay Athletic League leading scorer. It's just 1 goal so far. About to reach the midpoint of this first period of play. Very competitive first half so far between Carondelet and Amador Valley. Now, here's Carrie Ann Hunt from the left side. Trying to find an open player here. Finds Castagnola, gets past the player. Castagnola for the hat trick. And she's on her way now with 3 goals already on the day.
Great drive and finish by Castagnola. And the Lady Dons need to clean up that defense down there. They haven't... I don't see anyone really taking control or initiating or sliding, anything like that, to get in her way. And she was able to get her 3rd goal of the game, make it 6-3. Great drive and finish.
Well, it's like Coach Bello said when we were talking in the pregame. It was not just one player they got to watch out for. Castagnola had 62 goals last year. And I think maybe hearing what Alex said just now, timeout call by Coach Bello here with 12 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this first half of play. You're listening, or you're viewing CIF-North-Coast.tv's presentation of the North Coast Section Girls Division I Championship game on your home for high school sports. CIF-North-Coast.tv, part of the Play On Sports Network.
Do I change it at all? Is it halftime?
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section. And you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIF-Northcoast.tv. Click on Buy DVD and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIF-Northcoast.tv.
Thanks, sir. 12 minutes and 35 seconds to go. And Carondelet have their biggest lead of the game so far. And as you said, Alex, a little bit of some miscommunication there on the part of Amador Valley, especially on defense in these last couple minutes.
Yeah, that last goal by who was that, Stephen? I'm sorry.
Castagnola.
Yes, thank you. No real team defense. That's what Coach Bella was talking about. Team defense, and we just saw her run right through the middle there. No one slid to her. You need to at least get a body on her, and we didn't see that. She was able to actually run through a couple defenders there and put on mark her 3rd goal of the game. So if we can see Amador Valley improve there on the defensive side and pick it up offensively, we saw it at about the 15-minute mark. Their offensive sets got a little bit better, and Dakar is helping them on defense, but they've been throwing the ball away, and that's not going to help on the offensive end if they don't have the ball. Can't do much with it.
And another thing is potentially distressing to Coach Neil Bello, and perhaps another reason why he called a timeout here was because Carondelet have scored 2 goals on this yellow card, and Carondelet down a player has not really affected them so far, as they have their biggest lead of this game, 6-3, here with just over 12 and a half minutes remaining in the first period of play.
Yeah, you got to stop the bleeding, and that doesn't normally happen when you're at one advantage.
Right, absolutely. So Jeffrey and Evan Murphy here to contest this draw. 2 players to each side of the draw circle. 2 players to each side of the draw circle here for both teams. A bright sunny evening. No sign of the showers that plagued the Bay Area early in this afternoon. So it looks like we will have a fine evening for these 2 lacrosse games. Another draw claimed by Carondelet. A collision in the midfield there between Sukar and Olivia Fernandez. Carondelet fans, I think, wanted a card there. Another heavy collision there, but referees will let play on. Jeffrey spins past.
Fantastic move.
Wow, what a move past Danny Ramirez there. Left her in the dust. Here's Jeffrey now to the left side. Nowhere to go as a couple players came across to box her out. She'll get the call.
And I couldn't quite see what they called there. It may have been an illegal check or a push, but she's going to... now the refs are talking about it.
Certainly her forward progress was impeded there. She was trying to cut more towards the goal. Instead, she was boxed out to the outside.
Yeah, I think they were trying to determine if it was just blocking or if she was about to shoot, so then they would be calling shooting space, and she would get her penalty shot, as it looks like she's going to get here.
She certainly will. From the left side of the 8-meter arc, it's a 6-3 lead for Carondelet with 11.5 to go in its first period of play. And Dakar's done a fantastic job so far stopping Jeffrey's penalty shots. Here comes Jeffrey now. Thought about the shot. Boxed out quickly. Nicely done by Murphy. Has to send it back to Carrie Ann Hunt. Now she will definitely allow Carondelet to set
Great
the
defense
offense here.
So,
But
excuse
no,
me,
you're
Stephen.
no,
Great
you're
defense
right.
by the Dons there.
Absolutely. Ramirez will go one-on-one with Hunt here. And this is a better defensive effort now from Amador Valley since the timeout. Over the left side to Morgan Castellane. Castellane, great pass inside. Jeffrey, good shot, turned away by Dakar.
And that's just hard to stop there. But as you'll notice, when the Cougars start to drive, two Dons defensemen, two Lady Dons will pinch in to stop the penetration. So Coach Bello must have addressed that in the timeout, and we're seeing better defense here.
10.5 to go in the first period. Carondelet a 3-goal lead. Jeffrey in possession. Working against Murphy. Spins pass. Great pass in front. Hunt is there, and Dakar again with a fine save. Wow, and that was just straight into the cross. Hunt from point-blank range again. And they just can't find a way past the sophomore goalkeeper at the moment. Now Amador Valley having possession down the right side. This is a great run. Over here by Kristen Dumansky, the senior.
And Dakar keeping him in the contest here.
Absolutely.
With some fantastic saves. Point-blank saves.
6-3, the Cougar lead here. Murphy in possession. Edge of the 8-meter arc, hounded by two Cougars and dispossessed. Nice effort there by Carondelet.
Textbook double-team defense there, Stephen. Fantastic.
Yes, sir. Madison Castellane, the player to come away with it, and a great pass out of Castagnola. Castagnola sidearm in front of goal, finding the top corner. It's Casey Nelson. That's her first of the game. A 4-goal lead for Carondelet now with 9 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first.
Textbook on both ends. We had the double team down here, and the movement by the Cougars absolutely fantastic to get Nelson on the board for her first goal. 7-3 now.
Yeah, Castagnola with 3. Cups with 2. Jeffrey and Nelson with 1 apiece. 7-3. The Cougar advantage here in the first half of play. And you think now if Amador can get the ball off the straw, they really do need to get a goal on the board here.
They do, Stephen. If they go down, if they go into halftime, down by 5 or 6, it's going to be hard to come back with the way Carondelet's been playing, even in this first half.
And they've been getting a lot of the draws, and they've been scrappy like the one we just saw. Carondelet have come up with them every time. Here's Casey Nelson, right side. As Castagnola in support, she'll instead send it back to Maddie Castellane on the left side, across to Hunt. She has Jeffrey in support to her left. Carondelet really slowing down the tempo here. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first. Hunt and Jeffrey exchange passes, almost like playing a Sunday afternoon game here at Gale Stadium. Now, Jeffrey is covered by Danny Ramirez. She'll go behind the goal. Still surveying the field, lost the ball momentarily, but able to scoop it off the ground.
And there's really no need for urgency by the Cougars yet. I mean, they're only up 4, but...
Oh, wow, what a goal by Erin Jeffrey. And just as Alex is about to say, there's no need to hurry. She's able to get past Danny Ramirez and then sidearm the shot from what seemed like 90 degrees. I mean, she's virtually perpendicular to the goal.
Yeah, and as I finish that statement, no need for urgency because... they're up 4, but Amador's not going to double this early in the game. And when you have a player like Jeffrey, you can just kind of isolate her. And we saw her go right to the cage and finish there. A 2-time All-American. And she is a fantastic player. 2 goals and an assist on the day so far.
Sensational stuff there from the junior attack. And her 105th goal of the season so far. Amador able to claim this draw with 8.5 to go now. Not quite desperation time yet, but they'd love a goal in this possession. And here's Jackie Gilbert in possession for the Dons. Over to Lene Flaherty. Whistle goes. This will go in favor of Amador Valley. So real chance here to have the Cougar advantage here for the sophomore.
May have been a push. I didn't see the signal from the referee.
Flaherty finds the back of the net. Great job there. Lene Flaherty on the board with a goal. She had 3 goals against Carondelet in that rain-soaked matchup back on the 16th of March.
And that may be the only way that the Lady Dons can score. The Carondelet defense is absolutely fantastic, and every time the Lady Dons try to drive into the center, they just turn them away. Fantastic defense. Fantastic all-around game from the Cougars, offensively, defensively, and with the ground. They're just they're a scrappy team, Stephen.
Yeah, we haven't really had much chance to really compliment the Cougar defense so far, but Piki Porfido, Danielle Sanchez, Sierra Kosick, and Olivia Fernandez so far are really making life difficult at the moment for Amador Valley. They have trimmed the gap to just 4, but it's an 8-4 Cougar lead here with 8 minutes to go in this first half. So another draw, ball down, still battling for it, both teams, and it's still loose as it finally came off the cross of Jeffrey, but she'll get the call. She was battling over that far side with Hannah Stapp, the
illegal check there.
Sophomore defender. Now there's an errant pass from Jeffrey downfield, but winning the foot race is Cups. She breezes past the defender. Now pass inside, finding the back of the net. It's Morgan Castellane for her first.
What a finish by Castellane. Nice cross crease pass, and Castellane was able to catch it with her right and switch to her left and put it in the top right corner. What a finish.
Yeah, and they caught Marissa Pereira a little bit slow to catch up there with Molly Cups as she breezed in from the left side of the field. 5-goal lead now for Carondelet, 7.5 to go. Wholesale changes now for Amador Valley as Bush, Labella, and Kylie Manos come on for Ramirez, Stapp, and Pereira, I believe. So 3 defensive changes here. And Coach Bello did mention in the pregame that he was going to try some different things on defense, perhaps a rotation-based system there on defense to try and keep the Cougars at bay. So far, Carondelet, 7.5 to go. Already have 9 on the board here. They have a 5-goal lead. The biggest advantage of the game so far. Carrie Ann Hunt claims the draw for Carondelet. She may go all the way here. Hunt, try to sidearm it past Dakar's, tipped away, left side. Good save. Now it'll go out of bounds.
Nice effort by Hunt there. Fantastic. And Carondelet's been winning the draws, even if they haven't been clean. All of them haven't been clean, but they've been winning them. They've been very scrappy near the midfield area.
Morgan Castellane, possession left side. Over to Carrie Ann Hunt now. She's working against defender. Looks like Pereira. And now pass inside. Castellane, good save. Dakar with the cross. I mean, really, for a sophomore, she has shown some tremendous goalkeeping talent here for Amador Valley. And they've had a couple of fine goalkeepers in the past. Caroline Faderigi comes to mind. But Amador Valley now really under the caution. What a save again by Dakar.
Fantastic, Stephen.
Another defensive error there by Amador Valley, but Dakar comes to the rescue, and they're still having trouble clearing the ball down the right side.
The Cougars are relentless. After they lose the ball, it doesn't matter if it's lost because of a check or a shot. They were relentless, and they want that ball back. They really want this title tonight to be their 2nd in a row for Division I girls.
Yeah, most other teams you think wouldn't give them that much pressure off the offense like that. You think they'd let the defense clean the ball and try and win it back downfield. But as you said, Alex, the Cougars are just relentless at the moment. Finally, Amador Valley are able to clear down that right side, but they lose possession, and now they'll give it back to Katie Merritt as Sierra Kosick came up with it there for the Cougars. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this Girls Division I Championship game.
And I would just hold here until one of the Cougars is open. There's no time limit on clearing.
Right.
If I were Merritt, I'd just hold. You're up by 5. Just take some time off the clock and wait for someone to break. Or if someone goes to the goalie like this, someone's going to come open and we have someone
Yeah, it's Hunt open to the left side. But they were able to pick out Porfido, that center of the field. And now here come Carondelet. And that movement there has allowed some space to open up here for Carondelet as they bring the ball down with Danielle Sanchez. And all the way from the defensive half of the field there, bring that down. Now in front, Castagnola lost the ball in front. It's a wild scramble and over the head of Dakar into the back of the net. And Dakar caught out of position there as the ball bounced off the turf. But Castagnola is somehow able to tip the ball into the back of the net for her 4th goal of the evening as the Cougars reach 10 with 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go.
Yeah, Castagnola, great effort there. Dakar was caught out of position a little bit as she thought she was going to be able to get that ball off the bounce, wasn't able to, and Castagnola just stayed with it and was able to clean up the garbage, pick it up and score. 10-4 now. Cougars in the lead.
Yeah, they certainly are. 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining, and Carondelet slowly but surely pulling away in this game now. Finally, Amador Valley able to come up with a draw.
That's going to be a push.
Yeah. And it's definitely an Amador call. That was Jeffrey and Castellane combining that for the offense against Jackie Gilbert. So, on the spot of the foul, Amador Valley resume play. Gilbert here will push off Carrie Ann Hunt. Shoots off the leg of Merritt. Ball loose in front of the goal, and Merritt comes up with it with the cross.
And I was waiting for that call, Stephen, a push there.
Yeah, it was a clear push on Hunt. Lost the footing as Gilbert breezed by it, but no call from the official. It didn't matter because Merritt made the save. And now Sanchez will clear here right side, for Carondelet. Picks out Fernandez downfield. Fernandez back to the center now. And to Kosick in the midfield now. Kosick here might think about a shot. She gets past 2 defenders, shoots down low. Dakar makes the save. It went through her legs, but she's just able to prevent it from going over the line.
I thought that one trickled in, Stephen.
Yeah, I did too. Now, Dakar having a little trouble here clearing. He's able to pick out Flaherty. Can't get it on the bounce. Castellane is right there to mop up. Great side-on pass. Jeffrey in front of goal. Blocked out by Ramirez at the last second. But
illegal check here. And Carondelet, I've seen a number of girls' games on both levels. Carondelet is the best team I've seen in transition and just the fundamentals and passing and catching.
Jeffrey, too much power on that one for Dakar. And you kind of figured at some point that Jeffrey was going to find the target from the edge of the 8-meter arc, which she does. That's Jeffrey's 3rd of the game. And it's now a 7-goal lead here for for Carondelet, with 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Dakar's had some great saves, but the one aspect of her game that she could improve on clearing, she's having a little bit of trouble. And when she steps out, the Cougars may jump her, and then she's going to get looks like she gets a little nervous and throws it away like we just saw there, and the Cougars took advantage of it, Stephen.
They certainly did. 11-4 now the lead for the Cougars here with 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Another draw contested by Jeffrey and Gilbert, and the call goes in the favor of Amador Valley. So a little bit of a break there as it appeared Carondelet would have won another draw. Murphy Iwanich will bring the ball downfield, dumps it off, right side. Quick stick pass in front of goal for the Justine Chin off the feed from McGillivray. Finds the back of the net for Amador Valley. 11-5 now.
Great looking finish by Chin. Fantastic. Kind of hard to defend there. She was right outside the crease, and hard to get a defender on her when she's that close.
And that's one thing that's worked tonight for Amador Valley is the quick feed and the quick stick goal. We've seen 2 of them now, one from Sukar and now one from Chin as well.
Right, we've seen the Lady Dons attack, just kind of run around to X and look for a feed, and they've been able to do that, like you said, a few times tonight.
Porfido and Sanchez come out. Haley King, the Howard University-bound senior, onto the field for the first time tonight.
It's been the one bright spot for the Lady Dons so far in this game.
Back to the action then. Ball down at the moment, still bouncing around. And we've seen this a lot tonight. And every time Carondelet's come up with it, Carrie Ann Hunt the player to do so. And she breezes past the defender. Jeffrey in front of goal, top shelf. She scores. Jeffrey's 4th of the day.
I can't stress enough. That's just perfect transition. They're scrappy at the middle, and they get the draw. And Hunt is able to find Jeffrey for the finish. Absolutely fantastic. And Carrie Ann Hunt, very athletic junior, comes from an athletic family. Her brother Connor played for De La Salle a few years ago, and he's at Cornell right now playing lacrosse.
Good bit of knowledge there, Alex. I like it. But as you say, I mean, they are so quick. It's almost as soon as you say it, it's already downfield and to Jeffrey.
It's pretty amazing how quick they are in the transition game, and I'm going to be saying this all night, but it's really the key. You have to pass and catch to be able to win this, to be able to win a game, and that's what they're able to do. They're able to move the ball too, long passes, not just short. They're able just to get it up the field very quickly, Stephen.
Morgan Castellane gets the card, and that's the second heavy collision we've seen. We saw it, I think, on one of the previous draws with Jackie Gilbert, and this time I think the referee had no chance but to issue a card. But it shows you how hard Carondelet are battling for the ball, even with a 7-goal lead.
And I don't think the Cougars mind being down one, because last time they were in this position they scored 2 goals, Stephen. So we'll see what they can do here. Down a player with just under 2:30 remaining in the first half.
Hunt and Castellane, Madison Castellane, exchange passes. And now Castellane cuts one way and then another. Good moves here. She's boxed out to the right side. Allow the offense to set here. Castellane working against Madeline Bush. Castellane breezes past Bush and finds an open target there in the back of the net for her first of the day. And it's a 13-5 Carondelet lead here. Now with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. And as you said, I don't think it matters right now for Carondelet if they are down a player. The way the offense is firing on all cylinders here in the first half.
Really is. Castellane, nice move there. She was able to drive towards the goal with her right. She switched it to her left and went near post, was able to finish. Fantastic. And I think with 13-5 here, I don't see, the way that the Cougars are playing, I don't see Amador getting back in this game really, even with a second half, even within the second half here, Stephen. I mean, it's been, Carondelet has played perfect in this game.
Pretty much. I mean, it's a tough ask here of Amador Valley now, trailing by 8.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, it's kind of how Foothill felt at this point last year. However, they did battle back in the second half to close it to within 4 or 5 goals, I believe. But Carondelet were always in the driver's seat.
Yeah, not saying it won't happen, but it's just hard to imagine the way that they're playing right now. And Dakar's kept the Lady Dons in the game, but they haven't done much on the offensive side of the ball to help her out and to really put some more goals on the board.
Well, they'd love to get on the board here if they can. Here's Murphy. Great moves to the net. Firing and saved by Merritt. Great moves by Murphy that time to charge away past a couple players, but just couldn't get enough on the shot. And Merritt with the cross to her left, able to make the save. Now, with a minute and just 20 seconds to go, Morgan Castellane still over here on the sideline. I don't think she will be coming back in towards the end of this first half. Now there's an interception here and a chance for Murphy. 3-on-1 here for Amador Valley. Murphy, top shelf, scores. Fine goal.
That's exactly what they needed, Stephen. 13-6 now. They're down 7, but they need any momentum that they can going here into halftime, and maybe they can get in another one here with just over a minute left in the first half.
You have to take advantage of these situations when they present themselves. Carondelet with the player down, and if there's one slight chink in the armor, the defense for Carondelet has been a little disorganized at times tonight. So a little sliver of light here for Amador Valley. With a minute and 2 seconds, it's Carondelet 13, Amador Valley 6. Jeffrey in to contest the draw here with player for unfortunately, we can't tell a number from here. We'll find out in just a second here as we resume the action with just over a minute to go in the first half of play. It's a 7-goal lead for Carondelet. And we're back underway. Draw is claimed. Nicely done. That was Jackie Gilbert. Gilbert with a quick pass to Murphy in front of goal. Now Sukar scores. Fine effort there by Amador Valley, and that's a pretty quick transition play.
There it is, Stephen. That's what they needed. Another goal before halftime. 50 seconds left. Cut the deficit to 6.
Signs of life here from Amador Valley as we move towards the end of this first half of play. 2 quick goals, one from Murphy and one from Camby Sukar.
Yeah, and Gilbert on the faceoff there, just absolutely fantastic. Great move, nice little, not necessarily a split dodge, but she was able to get in between 2 players and able to find the open Lady Dawn for the goal.
Good crowd on hand tonight. We haven't had a chance yet to mention the attendance here, but both teams have good amount of support here, and of course the crowd will fill up as they get ready for the San Ramon Valley De La Salle game, and that's going to be a packed house for that one. Another draw claimed by Gilbert, and here come Amador Valley quickly in transition with Murphy. Sukar to her left. Murphy takes it herself and scores. What a goal. Excellent effort by Evan Murphy.
They're rolling now. Wow. 3 goals within the span of about 25 seconds, Stephen. And maybe they heard me from up here.
Yeah, I think so. and don't forget, Murphy had 5 goals in the game on the 20th of April against Carondelet. He was the high scorer for Amador Valley in that 2010 loss to the Cougars. But this is definitely encouraging here with 3 goals now within 30 seconds. Castellane back in the game now for Carondelet. So they'll have the full complement of players here. But Amador Valley cut the gap to 5, and now the Lady Dawn fans start to get loud now. And they'd love another couple goals here. It's certainly possible.
Very possible.
If they can get the ball down the field quickly like we've seen on these last couple of goals, then all is possible here. Carondelet all of a sudden gone off the boil. Now, this draw is crucial. Who can get there first? Carondelet do. And that's a nice effort there over on the far side by Casey Nelson to come up with it. Foul against Amador Valley, so Nelson will maintain possession here.
Yeah, dangerous check.
High pass corralled there nicely by Carrie Ann Hunt. She picks out a wide open Elise Cronin here right side. Cronin downfield to Morgan Castellane. Right side, 22 seconds to go. Castellane is dispossessed momentarily but holds on to the ball. It's going to be a foul against Amador Valley.
Let's see what they call here. I didn't see a signal from the refs.
Well, the foul was on Morgan Castellane. They're going to give it to Jeffrey here.
Oh, like off ball, yeah.
From the left side of the 8-meter arc. Now, can Descartes produce another fine save? She shoots. She saves it. Wow.
Fantastic save. Way to keep the Dons in the game here.
10 seconds to go in the half. Descartes hurls it downfield. That's going to take a bounce right about midfield here. And if anything, it will prevent Carondelet from one more opportunity downfield. Now, just a second to go on the clock. So short of hurling this and Merritt completely missing it, we should go into the half here with Carondelet up by 5, 13-8. And there's the horn. So, Amador Valley had looked all but out of this game until about the last 3 minutes of the first half. And with 3 quick goals, they have really brought themselves back into within range here in its Division I game. But it's a combination of Castagnola and Jeffrey that put Carondelet out to this lead. They're up 13-8 here at the halftime interval. Carondelet 13, Amador Valley 8. You are listening to the Girls Division I Championship game on your home for high school sports, CIF-North part of the Play On Sports Network.
Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIF-Northcoast.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246. Again, that's 619-677-3246.
We'll take a quick break, collect ourselves, and we'll be right back to discuss all the action in the first half and our thoughts on the second. So we'll take just a quick moment. We'll be right back with you on CIF-Northcoast.tv. First half. Well done. What's going out there?
Do you have the Jeffrey's totals right now?
She's got 4 goals.
4.
I didn't get all of Amador's, unfortunately.
Castagnola has 4.
Right.
Nelson has 1.
Yeah, Casanova 4, Jeffrey 4, Nelson 1, Cups with 2, Madison Castellane with 1, and Morgan Castellane with 1.
Okay.
That's 13.
And she's got 2 assists, I think. Jeffrey?
Yeah, sounds about right. And for Amador, damn. Murphy's got 2, Flaherty's got 1, Sukar's got 2. Let me see if these guys have it in there. Hold on. Newspaper guys in there, so I'll check with him when he comes back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I just got hired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to start in the fall for football, but I play lacrosse, so he helps me put it on.
So Flaherty is 1, Murphy is 2, Sukar has 2, Chin has 2.
What about Gilbert? Any?
Flaherty 1.
Did you say Gilbert?
Sukar 2. Gilbert had 2. Wait. Sorry, Murphy. Wait. Murphy.
Sukar.
Gilbert had the last one. So 1, 3,
6, 7,
5,
8.
6, 8. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, ready to come back on?
Yeah.
All right. We are back with you live on CIF-North-Coast.tv. The girls' Division 1 championship game here between the number 1 seed Carondelet Cougars of Concord and the number 2 seed Amador Valley Lady Dons. 13-8 lead for Carondelet at the half. Let's recap the scores. Castignola and Jeffrey have 4 apiece for Carondelet. The Castellane sisters have 1 each. And Molly Cups has 2 goals for Amador Valley. Lene Flaherty has a goal. Evan Murphy has 2, as is Sam Bikuka, or Camby Sukar, excuse me, and Justine Chin, and then Jackie Gilbert rounding out the scoring for Amador Valley. And quick shout out to some of the Amador Valley grads in the house today. Morgan Dorsey, Helen Kai, and Teresa Lee all in the house for the Lady Dons. Good game so far. Amador Valley coming back to life there at the end of the first half. Alex, your thoughts on the second half and what the two teams need to do?
Well, just quickly on the end of the first half, fantastic play by the Lady Dons, and they really controlled the draws like they did in the first game, in which they won 9-8. They were able to control the draws there in the last few minutes and put 3 goals on the board. And in the second half here, let's look for some more of that. I mean, once they get the ball in offense, they really need to slow it down, because we've seen Carondelet and how fast they can score, how they can move the ball. They're great in transition. So I expect if Amador Valley is able to win these draws like they are right here to really just slow it down and take advantage of being on offense.
You feel like you got to go for it at this time of the game. Teams have switched ends for the second half. Amador Valley go from left to right, Carondelet from right to left.
You do. You got to go for it, but you have to be smart at it, and you have to take your time and get good looks for your players.
And there was a mistake there from Iwanich to Murphy, and now Carondelet may capitalize here. 2-on-1 opportunity now for Carondelet. Dumps the pass over left side. Castellane trying to get that on a hop. Collides with Pereira. And that's going to be a penalty against Amador Valley, as Castellane's forward progress is impeded. Sorry to cut you off then.
No, that's okay, Stephen.
So Castellane to shoot here from the center of the 8-meter arc. Castellane fires, tipped away by Dakar. Boy, she really is having a great night at goal, especially off those penalty shots. That time, bounce save, and tips it around the right post. But Carondelet maintain possession. Minute and 3 seconds gone in the second half of play. Castellane bounces off a defender.
Pushing there. We're going to get a penalty at the top of the 8-meter.
Morgan Castellane, second attempt now. In about 20 seconds here for Carondelet. The car ready, cross up high. Morgan Castellane already with a goal on the day. Off the post. Came right back off the iron. Dakar was well beaten that time. Carondelet get the rebound. It's actually Castellane might have got her own rebound there. That shot goes behind the goal and out of bounds as Dakar and Hunt hustle after it, but it's... Oh, the crowd don't like that call, but it definitely came off the Carondelet shot on goal there. Came off the back of the netting.
I don't agree with that call either, Stephen. It should be the closest player to the ball. And it was his shot. It might have been a no-angle shot, but...
I see what you mean, because Hunt was there first, and it should have been Carondelet ball. Instead, it was given to Dakar, so... Anyway, Amador Valley will capitalize with Hannah Stapp. Good effort here down the left side. Finds an open player, right side. That's Jackie Gilbert. Gilbert tried to feed the pass inside there to Corinne Logan. Another collision here.
Clear push there.
Yeah, that was on Danielle Sanchez, the Carondelet defender. And that's going to be a card issued to Gilbert. So Gilbert will have a few minutes to consider his sins. 22 minutes, 46 seconds to go. So 3 cards, on the day. One each to the Castellane sisters, and now one for Gilbert as well. And there's a mistake by Carondelet on the clearance, and Marissa Pereira is able to come up with it as Hunt can't find the handle. Now, can Amador Valley capitalize on the yellow card? 22.5 minutes to go. Flaherty in possession here, right side. Dishes it off to Evan Murphy, center of the field now. Some space opening up on that left side. Dishes it off to Sukar. Sukar working against Olivia Fernandez over there. Back to Iwanich, or to Demansky, spins between 2 players.
Great team defense, and the Cougars are really forcing Amador Valley to do something with it as they're coming out and doubling almost every time the Lady Dons pass the ball here.
Yeah, this is a solid defensive effort here on this Amador possession. Nowhere to go for the Lady Dons at the moment. You can see Dumansky's trying to find a way in, but has to keep sending the ball around 12-meter arc. It's out to the right side to Logan. Good pass there to Sukar. She'll go behind the goal to the far side. 21 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Sukar working against Fernandez. Quickly double team. Dish off to Murphy.
Normally you see an offense initiating. Here we're seeing the Cougars defense initiating and forcing the Lady Dons just to keep passing it around the perimeter here.
Yeah, good point. They are really dictating the way this game is being played at the moment, and they rewarded with their persistence with a turnover in possession. Now, can Carondelet capitalize here with Amador Valley down a player at the moment? They've crossed midfield into the attacking third. Here's Carrie Ann Hunt now. Driving to the goal, scoring a fine effort. Her first of the day and her 51st goal of the year.
And they're really good in all facets of the game, but where I think they're best is the transition. They can move the ball from their defensive zone to the offensive part of the field better than any girls team I've seen this year.
14-8 the lead, and you could see after the goal, Katie Merritt there congratulating all of her defensive teammates there, and that was almost a goal for the defensive players on the team there.
Really was, Steven. That was a fantastic defensive set. Absolutely fantastic with their double teaming and their rotation.
21 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in this game. Carondelet has 6-goal lead. Shadows beginning to creep across Gale Stadium as the floodlights take effect. And another possession taken by Carondelet, and it's really been the story of this game so far. And it hasn't changed here in the second period of play. Now, can Carondelet capitalize here with Gilbert still off the field following the yellow card? Hunt in possession here for Carondelet, and as you said during the halftime, Alex, there's no real reason now for Carondelet to rush things. Great pass, sidearm shot, and a fine goal from Casey Nelson, her second. But what a feed there from Carrie Ann Hunt to find a wide open Nelson in front of goal.
Yeah, Nelson was just kind of waiting for the defense to fall asleep there, as there was a lot of cutting going on across the crease. She was below the goal, and she just kind of creeped in front and got that pass and was able to finish. No need for them to push it, like I said. Just take the chances and score on those chances that Amador is going to give you.
15-8. The lead now for Carondelet. A 7-goal advantage for the Cougars. Back underway. Ball down with Gilbert back on. She just come back onto the field there to contest that draw following the penalty. And she'll get the call here as Gilbert was battling over there with Kosick. Now, can Amador capitalize on this possession? Gilbert driving to the goal. Force out right side. Pass over to Sukar on the left side. Good pass inside. Looking for Logan. Tries to spin free, but good defensive effort. Wow, they're really boxing out Porfido there. The player that time to force Logan outside.
Absolutely perfect defense there with that double team, not letting her penetrate any further.
Sukar can't find an open play here. She's calling for a play to come inside. She was looking for Murphy to make a cut there, but she didn't do so. And Sukar is still in possession.
Illegal push there.
And Sukar will get a chance to shoot here for Amador Valley. Well, they've really got to make this happen here. Trailing by 7, and the clock for the first time today becoming a factor now in this one. Sukar from left side of the arc. Sukar is dispossessed. Oh, fine effort there. That was Fernandez, the player to dispossess Sukar. But Sukar somehow able to come back with it. So Amador Valley quickly back with the ball here. Murphy now. Sidearm shot, bouncing, turned away by Merritt. Amador claimed the rebound. That was Gilbert there trying to squeeze between Fernandez.
Illegal body check.
And Kosick there. And now Gilbert will have a chance to shoot. We saw on the last time how quickly Fernandez and Kosick closed down Sukar on the previous penalty. They're actually going to move this further back.
It's going to be a throw, I believe. I thought they had called a foul on the Cougars, but now it's going to be a throw, and there'll be an opportunity for both teams to get the ball here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I think the refs weren't sure of the call, and maybe didn't agree, and so that's what happens if a ball goes out of bounds, which that wasn't the case. But when it's not really determined what happened or who the foul was on, or if there were offsetting fouls, we'll get a throw like this.
Yeah, it's not very often you see this in the girls' game. And this time Gilbert will come up with it. She clearly got past Fernandez. Now she drives in. That's
an illegal check. And she'll get a shot from the top of the 8-meter arc.
Yeah, she certainly will. That was on Carrie Ann Hunt that time. So she's rewarded for persistence here with a chance on goal. Merritt's ready. Cross up high to her right. Dish it offside arm to Sukar. Bouncing shot finds the target. Can be Sukar now. That's her third of the day. And Amador Valley closed the gap to just 6. 17 minutes, 55 seconds to go in this Division I championship game. So both teams were full set of players out in the field. 3 cards issued on the day. But a 15-9 game. But this is where Amador have struggled now. Off the center draw. Love to get possession here. And for the first time, they got 3 players out to their side, or their attacking side of the field. Will it pay off? It does. Oh, nice job there by Flaherty to claim the draw with 2 Carondelet players all over it. And the pass is intercepted there by Castagnola. Just when Amador battled for the draw, the turnover there, and Castagnola could really make him pay here. She drives downfield. She'll get the call.
I think they called tripping on that.
Yeah,
illegal. Yeah, no, illegal ball off the body, I believe.
I think that was on Danny Ramirez there for Amador Valley. So Castagnola now will shoot from about 15 yards out here. Really dead on center. She might just take this herself here. See if she cuts to either side. Castagnola dishes it off, tipped away, came off the crossover. Amador defender there. Good effort on defense there by Hannah Stapp to get the cross up. And now Amador Valley capitalized with Gilbert sending it downfield. Nice pass to Murphy now. Here's Evan Murphy. Oh, good turn inside of Carrie Ann Hunt there. Back to the center of the field. Finds Dumansky. Over to Sukar. Sukar is still in possession here behind the net. She's got Logan in her right. Oh, good pass in front and the shot over the crossbar by Justine Chin.
Fantastic look, Stephen, and the Lady Dons just need to continue with that. Keep hammering the crease there as they're going to be sending cutters through the middle of the field there by the goal.
It was a great pass from Sukar, but Chin couldn't find the target. Shot high. Amador still maintaining possession here on the near side of the field with Flaherty over to Chin. To Sukar, excuse me.
As they continue to send cutters.
Back to Evan Murphy. Working against a couple defenders here. She's working against Hunt. Murphy forced backwards. Forced to retreat here. Now finds a way past Hunt. Lost the ball momentarily. They're still battling for it.
Fantastic check by Hunt there.
And she's still hounding Murphy all the way. Has to give it off to Logan, their left side. 15 minutes, 45 seconds to go. It's a 15-9 lead here for Carondelet. Chin across to Gilbert. Back over to Murphy. The right side of the arc now for Logan. Over to Sukar. Back to the far side. Organized Cougar defense here, really giving Amador Valley no option but to send the ball around in an anti-clockwise circle. Momentary mistake there by Camby Sukar behind the goal. Now there's a great pass in front, and finding the target for a fine goal is Justine Chin. Her hat trick now on the day.
Fantastic offensive set there by the Lady Dons as Chin was able to get free off a pick right there, right inside between the 8-meter arc and the top of the crease.
Amador Valley closed the gap to just 5. They reached double figures here with 15 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this one. Well, at the very least, Amador proving that they're certainly not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. They're rewarded for some patient play on offense as Coach Jeffrey calls timeout. So I'll give us a chance to catch up on some advertisements here as we turn it over to Alex.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246.
Thank you, sir. 15-10 the lead here with 15 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this one. Carondelet had enjoyed as much as a 7-goal advantage in this game, but Amador Valley refusing to go away at the moment, and they've been helped here by some patient play on offense in the second half. With just under 10 minutes gone in the second half of play, they're within 5 goals.
Yeah, patient play and really a lot of good team offense. They're playing together. They're playing well as a team, and it's not like Carondelet where Carondelet has a number of good players, but not like we said, like you were talking about earlier, Stephen. Not a couple stars. Amador Valley really has to play as a team, and they've done that here in the early beginnings of the second half. 15-10, and we'll see if Amador can start controlling the draws a little bit more. And this is similar to last game, the game that they did lose by 10, but they were able to cut it to 5.
Right, absolutely, and Amador at this point feel like they have nothing to lose here. Might as well do what they can here and try and really change it up on Carondelet. We did note that Coach Neil Bello had mentioned that try some different things here. And let's see if he tries some here in the second half. 15 minutes and 6 seconds to go.
And maybe some different things on offense, too. You don't normally... That last goal that the Lady Dons had was very impressive because a lot of the time you'll see girls cutting through the crease, but you won't see players staying on the crease. And Chin was able to get that goal by playing a little two-man game on the crease, getting a pick and getting free. So we'll see if Coach Bello has more of that in store for the Lady Dons.
Waiting for the Amador defense to retake the field here. The defenders out there currently for Amador Valley: Danny Ramirez, Hannah Stapp, Marissa Pereira, and Ali Dakar in goal. 15-10 then, the Carondelet lead with 15 minutes and 6 seconds to go. He's Alex Richmond, I'm Stephen Davies. Michael Smith frantically preparing for the San Ramon Valley De La Salle game. Harold Mills already got the beanie on as it's getting cold outside. Back to the action then. Ball down at the moment, still battling for it, and finally coming up with it at Amador Valley. Danny Ramirez, nice job there to pick up the loose ball off the draw. Now over to the left side for Dumansky. Oh, good pass inside, and just unable to turn there was Justine Chin. She'll pick it off to Logan left or right side.
Shooting space called there. So she's going to get a penalty shot here.
Yeah, rare mistake there by Porfido there, impeding Logan's progress. Logan shoots high and just over the crossbar. Wow, just going for that top left corner of the goal, and it went over by about an inch and a half, I'd say.
And if you're the Lady Dons, you need to finish those kind of opportunities. Those penalty shots, they're almost, in a sense, they're almost free goals.
Sure.
And you need to finish those if you want to come back and be crowned Division I champs.
This is a good effort here by Murphy off the inbounds pass from Sukar. She'll give it back to the junior. Oh, pass over the goal there, and Chin couldn't find the target. And Merritt was beaten there on that right side of the goal. So Amador definitely are trying some different things here. 13 minutes, 53 seconds to go.
I love how Amador continuing to give themselves chances. Second and third opportunities. Nice move, wow.
And a tremendous goal by Jackie Gilbert. A spin move and finds the target. I think caught Merritt a little bit off guard there. Amador closed it to 4 now. 13 minutes and 44 seconds to go. And again, rewarded for their persistence that time. They had to miss there off the as Chin couldn't find the target. But Carondelet, unable to mop up, as Sukar, to her credit, has really made sure she's in the right place when the ball's gone out of bounds. That time, able to bring it back in quickly.
And that's what we've seen all game. Carondelet being able to get those loose balls and get the ground balls. In this set, the Lady Dons were all over it, and they capitalized.
Wouldn't they love to claim the draw right here? 3 players to the right side of the draw circle for Amador Valley, just 1 to the left. It's Jeffrey and Gilbert does it again. Wow, and she gets bundled to the ground. That was, and then now another big collision. This could be a card here for Logan. All kinds of players down all over the place here. There was a push on Gilbert originally.
I thought they were going to call the first push.
Yeah, I thought they were too. And Logan then body checks Castellane. No cards issued, but you can imagine things may be heating up just slightly out there on the field. And yeah, you're right, Alex. I thought that first call was going to go in favor Carondelet, but they have
push.
Yeah, they have possession. In the meantime, Morgan Castellane over to the center of the field now for Carrie Ann Hunt.
Now Coach Jeffrey telling his team to spread it out.
Oh, great dispossess there on Hunt. That was by Dumansky. She doesn't get the call. Hunt went to the ground. Looked like she was clearly dispossessed there by the senior, but Hunt gets the call. 13 minutes to go now. Hunt driving to the goal. Forced out back. Oh, spins free of a play. Great pass. Saved by Dakar. Off the shot by Castellane. Amador Valley clear with Dumansky.
Dakar making save after save.
Oh, and another mistake there by Amador Valley. Turnover, and Castagnola has it for Carondelet. Now off to Jeffrey, left side. Jeffrey working against Iwanich. Breezes past it. Boxed out by 2 players. Jeffrey still in possession. Has 3 players chasing her, and she'll get the call.
And she'll get a shot here. I believe they called shooting space. So she's going to get a penalty shot here, and you'd have to think that Jeffrey will put this one away unless Dakar can make another amazing save, as she's done multiple times tonight.
Can she pull out another remarkable save here against Jeffrey? This would be the 3rd or 4th time they've matched up here on a penalty shot tonight. 12 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Jeffrey, sidearm save by Dakar right into the cross. Well, how about that? No sense of pressure once Jeffrey moves off the 8-meter arc, and she just put the cross up as casually as you like to make the save. Amador Valley cleared on the left side. Under 12 minutes to go now. Amador Valley have really got to improve their passing, though. That's what's really hurting them at the moment. That's where Carondelet have been the better team in this game. But Amador Valley maintained possession. Sukov, far side of the field. Cornford in front, that was Chin. She made a cut to the goal. Instead has to dish it off to Logan. Now back to Jackie Gilbert. 11.5 to go. Gilbert now working against Madison Castellane. Dispossessed, ball down and claimed by Carrie Ann Hunt. She'll spin free defenders and take off down the center of the field. Some space opening up now for Carondelet as Hunt charges across midfield and down the left wing. Hunt's still going. Look at this run here. Almost 80 yards now. Hunt's going to dish it off. Last second pass. Shot saved by Dakar. Turned away. That was Morgan Castellane's shot. Rejected to the left side.
Dakar coming up huge. A point-blank save there. And I thought that one was going to be in, but Dakar able to step up, and the sophomore goalie making some fantastic saves tonight.
She's on fire tonight. 10 minutes and 45 to go, and she's definitely kept Amador in this game. Now to Castagnola. Castagnola will back up almost to the attacking third line now. She's got Morgan Castellane over to her right if she wants to pick her out, which she will. 10.5 to go. Morgan Castellane, a goal on the day so far for her. Castellane working against the defender, gets past him now. Box out to the right side. Hunt calls for, wide open player in the center. Castagnola, another save by Dakar. As she takes it with the cross, she'll take off to the right. Shades of Caroline Federighi there, making a save and then charging out of the goal. 20, 30 yards down the field.
Save after save.
Remarkable play here. She's got to be careful now. She is dispossessed. But she'll get the call as Casey Nelson there tried to come from behind and knock the ball out of a cross. And Dakar now will take off herself. Dish it off left side for Pereira. She can't come up with it. Luckily, Stapp was over there to cover for Amador Valley. And a little trouble clearing the ball here. Now the Lady Dons, 9.5 to go. Amador trailing by 4. Ramirez clearing for Amador Valley down the left side. A little too much for Pereira, and despite the best effort there of Flatty to try and backhand that one in with the cross, she's unable to do so.
Yeah, fantastic move by Ramirez there to almost get through 3 Cougars, but she threw that one away and gave it back to the Cougars here.
It's going back to what I said a couple minutes ago about the passing at times from Amador Valley's being a little bit questionable, and that time it's really cost them now as Carondelet have the ball with 9 to go. Here comes Morgan Castellane, or Cups, charging downfield. Loses the ball at the last second. That's a little high for Jeffrey, but she's able to retrieve it. Jeffrey now in possession behind the goal. 4 goals on the day for the Star Junior. Turning around, and is hit by Dumansky. She rolls to the ground. Kind of lost the balance there. Wasn't so much the collision with Dumansky.
and a push. And she's going to get a chance to tack another one on for the Cougars here.
Going for a 5th goal of the day here with 8 minutes and 24 seconds to go in this one. Highly entertaining Girls Division 1 title game here. Moving towards an exciting conclusion. But now can Ali Dakar make another fantastic save from Aaron Jeffrey. Here's Jeffrey, side-up shot. That's over the bar. That would have gone through the netting if that had gone in. That would have rolled all the way to San Ramon if the fans hadn't been there. Just a little bit too much on that one there, Alex.
Maybe a little frustrated from her last couple penalty shots that have been saved, and she just put a little too much on that one, like you said. Nice look.
And there's a chance for Carrie Ann Hunt, who finds the target, and that drew Dakar off her line with the ball looping over her head. Wide open, unmarked. Carrie Ann Hunt there at the back post to put that one away.
It did, because Dakar had to protect her left post there, so she was hugging the post. It got passed across the crease. Couldn't get across the goal in time.
Hunt second for the 2011 All-American and the 2011 East Bay Athletic League first teamer. Timeout call by Coach Neil Bello. 16-11, Carondelet lead here with 7 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in this one. Let's turn it over to Alex.
We'll have baseball coming your way next Saturday, June 2nd, as we head over to Oakland to bring you 4 games from the home of the A's, the Oakland Coliseum. The North Coast Section Finals will take place on the same diamond where A's greats have made their mark over the years. And now this year's class of high school athletes will have the opportunity to do the same. Join us on CIF-Northcoast.tv beginning at 10 a.m. next Saturday, June 2nd, your home for North Coast Section Sports.
What an absolute thrill that will be for not only the players on the field, but for the Play On Sports crew as well to broadcast from the Oakland Coliseum. So be sure to join us next Saturday for wall-to-wall baseball on your home for high school sports, CIF-Northcoast.tv and the Play On Sports Network. But for all you lacrosse fans out there, what a start to our weekend of coverage here on CIF-Northcoast.tv. A fantastic game here between Carondelet and Amador Valley. Carondelet have led the entire game, but Amador Valley refusing to go away. It's 16-11 here with 7 minutes and 47 seconds to go. A timeout called by Coach Neil Bello here as Carondelet have just scored a goal thanks to Carrie Ann Hunt, unmarked at the back post for an easy score. But Amador Valley, the clock now kind of not really in their favor.
No, not at all, Stephen. And that goal didn't help either. And I think Coach Bello is just telling them they're going to really need to almost start doubling the ball now when they're on defense. They need to tighten up their defense, which they haven't been able to do really. There was a stretch near the end of the first half where they were able to do that, but they're going to have to tighten up their defense and really, go hard on offense. Just kind of bring out everything they have at the playbook, and try to score, put a few in the goal here with 7:47 left.
Good turnout from the Carondelet and De La Salle student sections down here cheering on their team, and also the Amador former varsity players down here in the front row cheering on their team as well. It's a 5-goal lead for Carondelet with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and a draw coming up to be contested by Sierra Kosick and I believe Jackie Gilbert here. So another crucial draw coming up now for Amador Valley. They must take possession here and get down the field as quickly as possible. The clock not really in their favor with 7 minutes and 47 seconds to go in this one. So here we go. Gilbert and Kosick to contest the draw. 2 players to each side of the draw circle for both teams. Referee sets. A little extra time here as they want to make sure that crosses are in the correct position. And we're finally ready to get back underway. Gilbert rises high, can't come up with it. Ball bouncing around, still down at the moment. Hustling over and coming up with it off the bounce there was Sukar. Sukar is going to drive to the goal now. Forced out at the last second. She's going to go around to the right side. Nice effort there by Sukar in the right place at the right time for Amador Valley. Dumansky, good pass inside to Logan. Tries to work against Sanchez, dispossessed though by Hunt there. But Sukar able to mop up. Now, back to Logan. As Murphy to a right, Sukar to a left. Picks out Sukar. Sukar round to play it. Shoots and high and wide. Not sure if that was a pass there for Flaherty or if she was trying for that top right corner of the goal, but Sukar wide of the target.
May have been a pass, but just a little too much trying to get it to Flaherty over there.
I don't think she could decide if that was going to be a shot or a pass there. And what it's resulted in is Carondelet possession with Hunt on the left side.
That's going to be a push. Carondelet will retain possession.
Will indeed. That was Hunt working against Gilbert there on the right side. A little assistance there from Murphy as well. And look at Hunt toe that left sideline now and break into the attacking third of the field. Hunt will slow it down momentarily. Pick out a player to a left. That's Nelson. Nelson over to Jeffrey to reach up a long way to reel that one in. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go now. Back to Hunt.
And now we see the Lady Dons doubling at every chance they can get here. Needing to get the ball back with the clock not in their favor, as you said, Stephen.
They need a gargantuan effort now. Look at what the kind of space that's being created because of the double team now for Carondelet.
Shooting space there, and you see their goalies even out. That's how they're getting a double.
Are they just going to let it take the goal here?
She can't.
Oh, because of the...
Cause she can't go back in the goal. Yeah, they were doubling. They're using their goalie to double, and she got stuck in that position. There was a penalty, and so she wasn't able. You can't move after that. After a foul's committed, you have to stay in the spot that you were.
And Dakar, that was Morgan Castellane scores a second. In the meantime, 17-11 the lead. But Dakar was covering Aaron Jeffrey there,
right.
And that's not a matchup that you want any time.
No, she had come out to double. Once the ball had moved, the other Lady Dawn had gone to double as well. Dakar wasn't able to get back in time, and she was stuck there once the foul was committed.
The doubling technique backfires for the Lady Dons here with 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go. It's now, again, a 6-goal lead for Carondelet. They lead 17-11. The boys team is getting ready for the Division I boys championship game after this between the San Ramon Valley Wolves and the De La Salle Spartans. Back underway here from Gale Stadium, and this draw is claimed on a couple of hops by Morgan Castellane. She'll take off down the right side, and now there's all kinds of space here for Carondelet. Good pass inside. Hunt, quick stick goal, and a fine one at that. That's her hat trick now for the junior. And Carondelet now maybe just pulling away with 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go.
You said it, Stephen. They're pulling away. Up by 7. I don't think if we see a run like we did at the end of the first half, the Lady Dons could make this thing interesting, but the transition game, like I've been preaching all game, is absolutely fantastic for the Cougars. If they win the draw, they can really move the ball down quick and hurt you. And
that's been the difference really in the games. That Carondelet have made those passes when they need to, especially in transition. The ball never touches the ground, and it was finished there with a quick stick goal by Carrie Ann Hunt. And that's something that Amador just haven't been able to answer with tonight. And here come Carondelet once again. Pass inside now to Morgan Castellane. That was off the feed from Kosick. Castellane being hounded here near side by Stapp. It's passed for the second attempt.
The car's out again.
She is. She's going to have to walk. Oh, nicely done. Look at that. Going in front of Jeffrey, no less, and taking the ball right off it with a cross. Firing downfield for Sukar, who gets that on a hop. And now Sukar has come down the left side. Sukar still in possession. Gives it back to Logan now. Chin's open in the center, but
shooting space.
Whistle goes, but how about that from Dakar there to not only hustle to get in front of Jeffrey, but just totally pick a pocket there.
Yeah, great play by Dakar, and if Jeffrey would have got him, it would have been another story, but a great play.
Oh, good passing there from Amador Valley and a fine goal. Great feed there from Logan to Sukar to Chin for the goal. That's the fourth now for Justine Chin, and 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. It's 18-12 Cougars.
And that's what you have to do, Stephen. You have to take advantage of those penalties, and the Lady Dons did that right there and put another one on the board. 6 goals. The Cougars lead by now.
Well, regardless of the outcome, this has been quite an entertaining battle between two teams that we'll almost certainly see go at it in 2012-2013 as well, as both these teams have such a young team, or young nucleus, if you like, and they are on display here this evening.
Yes, very young, and we'll see. Can't believe Aaron Jeffrey's coming back for another year, so along with Carrie Ann Hunt. So this Carondelet team is going to be a force next year. Not that they haven't been this year and the year before, but they're going to be fun to watch next year as well.
And this is great passing here. Castagnola across to Morgan Castellane in the center. Back now to Jeffrey, setting the offense. There's an open goal now as, again, Dakar is out. guarding a player. That's she's guarding someone over there on the far side. So the goal currently open for Carondelet. Here's Kosick in possession. Kosick
may see a shot if someone gets open. And a foul there. I believe they called an illegal check. May have been shooting space. I couldn't see the referee from where I am on what her signal was.
Kosick here will be more or less shooting on an open target now. With Dakar out to that right side. She's got to hustle across, and she's able to squeeze the ball between two players to find the target.
And that's a huge disadvantage. You don't see that too much. Coach Bello definitely brought that over from the boys' game, bringing the goalie out. And once you have your goalie out in the girls' game and you commit a foul, it's an automatic goal, as we've seen twice here tonight.
Well, you can't blame him for wanting to gamble here in the last 6 minutes or so of this game, but that's twice now that Dakar has been out of the goal, and this time Sierra Kosick that makes the Lady Dons pay. It's 19-12 now, Carondelet with 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go in this Division I final. And Carondelet on their second appearance here in the North Coast Section Championships are just under 4 minutes away from back-to-back North Coast Section titles. They did reach the semis in 2009 and 2010, losing to Amador Valley in 2010, California in 2009. Here come Carondelet on attack once again. But after the 15-9 victory over Foothill last year, this would be the second team following Monte Vista, who won back-to-back NCS titles, to take their second championship. 3.5 to go now in the open goal once again. Kosick has it, bounce shot, finds the target. Sierra Kosick now with 2 goals for the sophomore mid. And Carondelet reached 20 goals.
As they did in the last matchup against these two teams, it was 20-10.
Substitution here for Amador Valley's Samantha LaBella comes off. She's replaced by Madeline Bush, one of 4 senior defenders on this Amador Valley team. And that's one aspect of the game where they will need some. Kira Wanich is a sophomore defender, but they are graduating 4 seniors that play defense here for Amador Valley. So they will have a relatively inexperienced defense going into the 2012-2013 campaign. 3 minutes, 26 seconds to go now. Carondelet, all but assured of this 2012 North Coast Section title here, but a draw still being contested and finally won by Amador Valley. And Evan Murphy is tripped up by Carrie Ann Hunt there. It looked like just a mix-up of legs. There's Murphy trying to cut back to the middle of the field. She gets the call.
Tripping, like you said, and it's going to be an indirect penalty here.
That was on Gilbert, excuse me. Gilbert spinning free of a player in a bounce shot that almost caught Katie Merritt off guard. And she's just able to get the cross down at the last second. But
now she's going to be able to shoot from top of the 8-meter arc.
So here's Gilbert. A goal on the day already for Amador Valley. And a chance to add a second here with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Merritt's ready. Gilbert fires, saved by Katie Merritt. Nice job there with the cross up high. And Gilbert will try and hound Merritt here, try and dispossess it. As Merritt goes around the goal and she's bumped by Sukar. Ball came out of a cross and Carrie Ann Hunt was there to mop up for Carondelet. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go now. Hunt fires downfield. Wide open is Morgan Castellane. Giving chase to the Amador defense. Shooting and scoring.
Hunt's done a fantastic job clearing the ball here in the second half.
And you're thinking right now that Hunt might be the Play On Sports player of the game here for her play at both ends of the field tonight for the Cougars.
Definitely, absolutely fantastic. We've seen her put the ball in the back of the net, and we've seen her in transition get the ball from the defensive area to the offensive zone.
Thinking about going to Brown University to join the former East Bay Athletic League MVP Emily Klein, a freshman at Amador Valley or Brown University this year. So 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Michael Smith having all kinds of fun here with the Play On Sports producing software. He's even able to put the player that scored the goal up for viewing audience back home, so a special thanks to him. Amador Valley claimed the draw on a couple bounces over there. That was Murphy. Oh, good save by Merritt, using the body and the cross to reject that shot.
Great save as she took a step and was able to close down that angle and make that save.
But this Amador midfield in particular is going to be loaded for next year with Flaherty and Murphy juniors. Gilbert will be a sophomore, and they've all had plenty of starting time this year, and the kind of experience you garner from playing in a game like this will be so crucial going into next season.
Definitely.
Penalty shot coming up here for Amador Valley. Firing and saving the shot is Katie Merritt. That was from Camby Sukar.
And especially for Dakar, too, a sophomore. And playing the way she played tonight, it's only going to do good things for her next 2 years.
Without question. As I mentioned earlier, Amador have had a tradition of fine goalkeeping play. Caroline Federighi, I believe, went to Oregon State, was a starting goalkeeper for 3 years for the Lady Dons. And she was like a human highlight reel out there, playing one game against Foothill after sustaining an injury during the game. Went to interview her afterwards and just was really in pain, but still gave Lady Dons a victory. A minute and 18 now to go in this one, and again an open goal now for Amador Valley's. Jeffrey in possession here, left side.
And the Cougars are just looking to kill the clock here. Just pass it around. Nice pickup there by Jeffrey. She lost it.
Yeah, great skills. One-hand skill with the cross there. It's really... And, well, you can almost be assured now with the victory tonight that her contention for the East Bay Athletic League MVP will be pretty likely. A collision over there in the center of the field between Lizzie Whiteman.
She's going to get a card.
Yeah, she is. That's going to be for Evan Murphy. So she will sit out the rest of this 2012 North Coast Section Championship game. And a chance now for Whiteman, the sophomore middle here, to get her name on the scorer's sheet and get Carondelet to 22 goals. But she's going to have to face Dakar, and instead she'll send it out right side for Emily Catamol, another sophomore in the game late here for Carondelet. Now Amador in possession. 45 seconds remaining. They'd love to score one more goal here. It's 21-12 Cougars at the moment. Sukar, left side, fires. Oh, good save. Merritt has come up with some big saves here in this last few minutes of the game for Carondelet.
Yes, she has, Stephen. Very big saves. Amador would like to get a few more goals, like you said, but Merritt has other ideas.
Merritt will be a San Diego State Aztec when she graduates after next year. But things are looking bright indeed here for Carondelet. Back-to-back North Coast Section titles and a host of players coming back next year. The Castellini sisters will be back, as will Hunt and Jeffrey. And that's going to be giving East Bay Athletic League coaches fits even now, you can imagine, without seeing the victory we've seen here tonight.
Absolutely. Having those two back, this team's going to be a powerhouse like they have been this year.
It's going to be an interesting landscape in 2012-2013, as we can be assured that these two teams will be going at it for supremacy in the East Bay Athletic League once again. As the ball goes out of bounds on the far side. Looks like it will be Carondelet to inbound the ball here with 12 seconds remaining. But down here on the sideline, the Carondelet bench are ready to storm the field. And no shortage of heroes for the Cougars on the day. But it could be the player in possession right now, Carrie Ann Hunt, that made the most difference here. She crosses midfield, tries to find a play out to the left, and she'll hold on to the ball as the Cougars are the 2012 North Coast Section Division I champions. And another title for Coach Rick Jeffrey, a man that's coached for San Ramon Valley and the under-15 North Coast girls team. Takes the Cougars to back-to-back North Coast Section titles. He shakes hands with Coach Neil Bello. An entertaining game here at Gale Stadium in Dublin, but a comprehensive victory for Carondelet as they take the 2012 North Coast Section title 21-12. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back to pick our Play On Sports Player of the Game, and we'll do that in just a moment on your home for high school sports, KVC Sports, CIF-North and the Play On Sports Network.
I want to be able to do this again some other time.
I'm going to try and do this now.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Good job. Well done. Doing. Do you think fun?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, let's see your final line. She had what? 3 goals or?
I had it down for 3 goals, yeah.
We should some assists too, but now should ask.
We can go to the scores. I can go down and ask what the
Yeah,
scores
coming up.
say.
Yeah, because I mean, she played.
Presentation,
She played well on both sides.
as well as the boys Division I final between the Taylor South Spartans and the San Valley Grizzlies. The Taylor South Spartans are set up to be planned to beat the Queen Championship on the east side of the stadium. We can get all the participants in the girls' final out to midfield. We'll get the awards presentation started.
How you gonna do the interview?
Have the mic go down there and plug in the camera.
Okay. So you're gonna take it with you?
Yeah. Harold and I will go down there.
Hey, you know what? I did have that chat recorded too.
I thought, yeah, I figured
So
you
I'll
did.
play it on my like I do.
Okay.
Everything. Some good bits for everybody.
Ready to go back on?
Yeah.
Back with you live on CIF-North Steve Davies, Alex Richmond, Harold Mills, Michael Smith. And, well, it didn't take us long to come up with our player of the game. We kind of already hinted at who she would be, and it's the junior middle Carrie Ann Hunt. 3 goals on the day and really a force at both ends of the field, just like we kind of imagined she would be.
Yeah, I mean, she had a hat trick like you mentioned, but in my eyes, she really got the player of the game honors by her work she did from the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line, in the middle of the field. She was really able to clear the ball nicely for the Cougars tonight, and that helped. When you can clear the ball well and you're good in transition, you can score goals. And so I think a lot of the goals started with Carrie Ann Hunt, and that's why she's our player of the game tonight.
And her passing was absolutely fantastic at times as well.
It was, and all the Cougars, and that's kind of was the downfall of the Lady Dons at the beginning of the game, and at different parts of the game, their passing and catching was very questionable, and they weren't able to convert those opportunities that they had.
3 goals for Carrie Ann Hunt on the day, the 2011 All-American and the 2011 East Bay Athletic League first teamer. I'm sure will be in the contention for the 2012 East Bay Athletic League first team as well. Is a Play On Sports and CIF NorthCoast.tv player of the game to go with her 2010 KBCSports.com player of the game against Foothill. So congratulations to her. You'll have to check out her interview online as we're going to go down to the field after the trophy presentation here to Coach Jeffrey and the winning Carondelet Cougars. So be sure to check out our interview with Carrie Ann online in the next couple days. We'll say goodbye for now. For Alex Richmond, Harold Mills, and Michael Smith, my name's Stephen Davies. Don't go anywhere. Well, actually, if you want to go get something to eat, now's a pretty good time to do so. We'll be back for the second game of our doubleheader at 8 o'clock as De La Salle and San Ramon Valley, 2 eternal rivals, get ready to do business here from Gale Stadium. So we'll see you all at 8 o'clock. Goodbye for now. Cool. Yeah, and hit stop stream. Yeah.